Welcome to this new video where I will talk about ChainLink. Yes, what is ChainLink? What does it do? What does it do for living, right? What do you do for living, ChainLink? And we will also talk about the price. We will take a look at the price. I'm not doing the technical analysis that my beautiful, handsome husband does so perfectly. I will not do it that way, but we will take a look at the price and I will tell you my prediction for the end of the year for ChainLink. Yes, but first we need to know what is it, right? Because we cannot just talk about prices and doing valuations without knowing what is it what ChainLink does for living, right? So let's check here if yes we can see everything. ChainLink, today I will tell you everything you need to know about ChainLink. So what it is? ChainLink is an oracle technology. Yes, it's an oracle technology. It's not a blockchain. Don't compare apples with bananas because they are not the same. This is an oracle technology, not blockchain like Cardano or Theta. So this is an oracle technology that connects smart contracts to the real world. It's like, think this way, it's like the bridge that connects the virtual world with the physical world, right? So, but first we need to kind of refresh or re-understand what is smart contracts. So then you will actually understand what Chainlinks is all about. So the smart contracts, if you know, very good for you. If you don't know, pay attention. Is a set of instructions that says when this happens, then do this. So when this happened, cancel this, or when this happened, pay that, or when this happened, activate something. So that's the actual meaning of a smart contract. It's a very simple explanation, and I know I might be hurting all these tech people that that they will say it's not everything. Well, I'm here to explain it in simple words to the simple people. So this is what the smart contract is. If you see, it's not that smart, right? Because it's a set of instructions. It's just giving instructions for something to happen when something happened. When something happened, do this. That's it. That's all what it is. But we see that there is a problem, right? Have you seen the problem? Yes, the problem is that who will tell the smart contract that something happened, right? Let's say I will put it in a simple example. If an insurance company say, okay, when this natural disaster happened, then activate the insurance or pay the insured person that amount, right? Activate the contract. But how the smart contract will know that this natural disaster happened? It doesn't have any way to understand that. So we will need somebody that will have to be pressing enter every time something bad happens in the weather. Right? Let's say Joe will have to be pressing enter all the time in all the smart contracts that they have in the company, in this insurance company. Poor Joe will have to be punching the enter button the whole day to activate these smart contracts, which is not, it doesn't make sense, right? Why we have all this technology if we still need poor Joe to press this button? So that's why there is an oracle. Oracles are the bridge, as I told you, are the bridge between the physical world, the real world, with the smart contracts. So what the oracle does is giving the data, the information to the smart contract, so the smart contract can be activated. So oracles can collect any kind of information. It can collect pricing information, weather information, updates in events, payments, whatever kind of data that is out there. Oracle will take it and give it to the smart contract that needs it. So poor Joe will not be pressing the enter button anymore, right? Because the oracle came here to save it. So this is the oracle. Let's go back to the example that I gave you with the insurance. There is an actual company called Arbol. Arbol is like a tree in Spanish. Arbol is an insurance company that is based on smart contracts. They have smart contracts with a bunch of technological companies. Let's say all these companies that have a bunch of equipment, super expensive equipment that, I don't know, let's say one company is in Florida and has all these servers, all this computer, all this super expensive equipment inside a warehouse, and they have insured all this equipment in case something bad happen. You know what can happen in Florida? A hurricane. So they said, okay, if but we have a, God forgive, if we have another hurricane, then you had to activate the contract and pay all the fees that it needs, activate the coverage of this insurance. So what ChainLink does is connected to the weather forecast or the weather information, the weather database, the weather, all these websites, platforms that give you updates on the weather. So ChainLink will collect all the data and see, okay, oh my God, happened. There was a hurricane in Florida. Oh my God. And then it will send the information to that specific contract that is about this company that have this equipment in Florida, and will send the information to the smart contract and say, okay, you need to activate the insurance, you need to start covering, and you need to pay the owner this amount of money. You have to activate the coverage. That's what happened. That will be all smooth. And what will happen? You don't need to, like the poor owner, already suffering, already like headache and doesn't know what to do. He lost everything, all the servers, they are just garbage. And he doesn't need to be thinking of, oh, I need to do the claim now, I need to fill up all these forms, all these papers to send it to the insurance, and then I will give it to one employee, and then the other employee will review it, and then the other employee will give it to poor Joe, and the poor Joe will have to press the enter button to activate the insurance. So we avoid all of that thanks to ChainLink. And ChainLink will send the information right away to the smart contract, and the smart contract will start working, will get activated. So that's the beauty of technology. And this poor Joe will finally be able to pursue his dream and become a life coach, and don't press that enter button anymore, right? Awesome, win-win situation. And that's already happening. This company, Arbol, is already using this technology, and they are already insuring a lot of technological companies, so many companies that rely on weather. And that's not all. If you thought that was awesome already, you need to see this. We already see that you can connect the real world with the virtual world, with the smart contracts. But what we have seen and what is happening right now with the DeFi industry, with all this decentralized finance, is that now there are some smart contracts that can interact with each other. They can give each other information. They can reuse whatever information they have about pricing, about all this financial information that you might need for another smart contract to happen. They can connect to each other and they can exchange information. So now smart contracts are not only connecting to the information that is outside in the real world, they are also connecting with each other. So that's something that we have seen with the DeFi environment is happening, and a lot of smart contracts are looking at the options to reuse the information, to use the information that is already curated and validated. Now they can take that information and use it in their smart contract. So that's very good also. And here I want to show you something that I took from the ChainLink information. So then you can see the potentials, all the options that this technology, that this network has. So we saw here that insurance. We know how insurance works now. We are super experts already. That thanks to ChainLink, they can get all the information about weather or whatever they need to activate their insurance, their coverage. So here we see 3 companies that are already using ChainLink technology. Also, it's very, very useful in the market data. All the information from exchange, all the pricing information, all of that the DeFi environment needs, they are getting it from ChainLink. ChainLink is getting all the pricing, all these statistics, all this stuff that they need. So all the smart contracts in DeFi, they can operate and they can give this good quality service, right? Also, gaming, that is something that I'm learning now, is such a big industry. I never was thinking that gaming could be that big of a deal, but actually it is. It is a big market. And I'm already thinking that we should start playing games. Why are we wasting our time like doing other things? We should play games. So yeah, with the gaming information, how they use ChainLink? Well, all these games, all these new games and stuff, they need some randomness, right? You cannot have exactly the same things in every virtual reality, because then it's not virtual reality. You need randomness. You need something happen to like something will happen that you didn't expect. Things like that in this game. That's what makes the game super awesome. So that's what they are using ChainLink for, to use some randomness. There is some coding thing that I don't understand, so just take it like you need to add randomness to the games. Insurance, we know, and now also you can prove reserves. So we have seen with all this news about all these stable coins, that some of them are saying that, hey, you don't have any reserves to back up these stable coins. We don't have gold anymore that is backing up the dollar for years. So something is not new, but now we can confirm with ChainLink. ChainLink can say, okay, yeah, this coin is really backed up by this gold or this Bitcoin or whatever. So then you will have the specific data, and you will not have to trust all this marketing information that they put it so beautifully in the websites and say, yeah, this is back up 100%, and then they said, oh, maybe, or something, and they use these words to confuse you. Marketing. You don't need that anymore, because with ChainLink you can prove that yes, they have reserves that are proving that this stable coin or whoever is backing up by this amount of, I don't know, even properties, right? Properties, Bitcoin, gold, silver, copper. Copper is super good now. So that's the idea. And other computation information. So ChainLink can be used in so many ways, and is useful and is already used by so many blockchains. And we will start seeing it, companies getting into this, because they will start seeing the value, right? So that's what I am so excited about. It's very interesting technology, and we know anything can happen. Anything can, I don't know, can come someone else with a better idea, or someone that improve it a little bit. Who knows? We don't know the future. But what I see right now, that Chainlink is being a very important player in the whole cryptocurrency world. Is the connector, is the bridge between the real world and the virtual world. And I see that everyone is seeing the value. Everyone is seeing the value. Companies, blockchains, and smart contracts, all these applications, dApps, decentralized applications. So they are using Chainlink because they see that they need it. And we can see the price. Now it's kind of varying a little bit, but already got to $23, right? And with the possibilities that it's offering, plus all the new dApps that they are creating, and all the new possibilities, I think it will go from now to the end of the year to $100, $150 maybe. I don't think it will be that difficult, because there is a very good use of this technology. And if, let's say, if I'm not trying to convince you here that you should invest, because you know what, I'm sharing what is my opinion, and I'm not an advisor, financial advisor, nothing. I'm just a random person in the YouTube environment, sharing my opinion, sharing my thoughts. So I'm giving you here all the information so you can decide by yourself where to put your money. But I believe it will be $100 to $150 if there is competition coming. If there is some, I don't know, some new Chainlink competitor, I don't think it will compete directly with Chainlink. I think they will, more than competing with each other, I think they will complement each other. I believe it, because imagine if there is another Oracle technology that they are building things, like I know Cardano is trying to create some Oracle technology too, like some connections with AI and all this stuff. I think they will complement each other. I think they will get to the point that with all these oracles, that they will be filtering the information, plus the AI opportunities to really curate the information and validate it, and say, you know what, this is the truth, this is fact, because we know now it's so hard to say what is real fact. I think they will collect information, they will complement each other. So $23 right now, and I think we'll go to 100, 150. That's my guess. And what I want to show you here is the circulating supply. That for some people, this might be a red flag. For me personally, I don't really care if it's enough circulating supply. What this means is that from this amount, about 40% is circulating. 40% is distributed between people, between investors, developers, and all these people that you see here, developers, nodes, and all the investors. So around 40% are out there of the total amount of tokens or links, how you call links. So for some people, this might be a red flag, right? Oh no, it's not decentralized enough, and it might be something that you want to consider if you don't feel comfortable putting your money in something that is, you can see that like 60% of the coins or tokens are still in the company's power, right? So if that makes you feel uncomfortable, then you have to double guess if this is your choice, your best choice to invest. For me personally, it doesn't matter. I think they are doing a great service. They are solving a very important problem. And for me, this circulating supply, it doesn't affect my investment. I know you might be thinking something opposite, but for me, I think this way. If Tesla changed the way how we use cars, change the way how we collect data, change the way how we interact with our cars, and it's a centralized company, you know, the value is still going up because people believe in this, believe in that solution, in that product. People will believe in this, the price will continue going, and for me, as an investor, for me, it's not a big deal that is more centralized than decentralized. But for you might be different, right? So that's what I wanted to show you here, to pay attention. If this makes you feel uncomfortable, maybe this is not your cup of tea. There are a lot of projects to invest, and if this one is not yours, that's okay. But I want to give you all the information so you can decide by yourself, for yourself, what is best for you, and say, okay, I understand what is the project about, I understand what is the situation, and here is my decision. And that's why I'm here, to share everything I know about the projects I love the most and tell you what I know, everything with simple words, and then you can decide what to do with your money. So thank you so much for being here for this new video. Give me some thumbs up, give me some likes, share it everywhere. This crazy Kate giving all these examples. And I will see you next video. Soon I will be talking about my next very, very lovely project, Silica. So stay tuned, okay? Bye-bye.